Welcome back, everybody. I am APH, and while COVID has been kicking my butt, so production has been a little bit slow. But we are picking up a little bit earlier than I anticipated. I anticipated to come back in year 25, but we have a disease coming. So I figured it was a good time to bring us back. Now we are still trying to get some houses going, and well, if we take a quick look, we're out of room to build any more houses. So we're going to have to do a little bit of expansion kind of getting going here, and we're going to start with a new distribution center, and I believe it is called a... Oh man, is it not in here? Must not be in there. It must be over in this one. What tab is this? Must be over in the storage tab, and we need a new marketplace. I did plot out the roads already, and we're going to go... let's go right here. And as soon as they get building on that, we're going to be placing in some other things to kind of make our amenities work over here. Just to kind of, as they get that building, let's go over what we did between episodes. And mostly it pertained in a few extra big wells just to maintain our water. Was getting a little bit low. Our bubbly's getting a little bit low, so we're going to be going after spirits pretty quick here. We placed a police station down just to help out our happiness a little bit, and another research institution. I did reenact the sand pit to get a little bit more clay so that we could place another forester in this episode, and we'll plan it out while we're talking about it. So something just at 13 by 13, just like the other one. And man, is that not a 13 by 13 up there? Oh, you know what? I'm off by a track here. So let's try this again. I should be down one, and there we go. There's our 13 by 13. We will want one here in the future too, but that one can wait a little bit longer. Now the consensus for the channel is that we need to be moving to a little bit heavier edited. So as we progress and as I figure out how we're going to edit this, you might see a little bit heavier edited, but not an extreme amount. What I'm going to try to do is keep the content moving with kind of dialogue and other things. All right, this is building. From here, we're going to want a clinic. We'll place it on the offside over here, and then we're going to also place a church. And I'll place it like right here. I think that's a good spot. We will want another police department in the future over here. I know that the church kind of provides the same effect as the police department, and you can see we've kind of got some good coverage. Maybe I'll place one over here. Yeah, let's place one over there. See if we can get our happiness to move up just a little bit. And let's spend our next development point, and we're going to place it in education and skin disease in order to kind of protect against measles. I don't know what's coming, but if it's cholera or measles, this should help with it. And getting a second clinic and a little bit of an extra church might help. If we take a look, our cemetery's getting close, so we will plot out another cemetery after we get this stuff up here built. So let's get that. Man, finding the things, I'm still getting used to where everything's at. So bear with me as that's just a thing. We'll go like this, and we have 2 temporary workers right now. So I don't want to get too far ahead of this as we're finally starting to close the gap there. I'm thinking food is okay. I'm hoping that water is good. We will need another farm for agave at some point in time. Let's check the beverage. Yeah, we're getting pretty low. I did get a good comment. I've got a lot of good comments over the last few days. Thank you guys. Keep them coming. I love them. I got a comment that we need to be going with a bigger pasture yet. And I want wood to get a little bit higher before we do that. But then we're going to go with a maximum of a 20 by 20 and see what production that does compared to what we've got here. Ooh, this one right here. I forgot to close off these workspaces. And what was said is that a 20 by 20 has the maximum population. They breed the quickest, and they actually they'll get quite a bit of things going. And we did get our broccoli seeds, and we've got them harvesting up here. It's looking really good. Excellent. This marketplace is done. This means we're ready to start placing houses over here. Oh god, I just placed that in the wrong direction. The merchant ship just came in. This is another thing that was a comment that was made. Let's get these houses done. I'm pausing it real quick. So Yes, got a little bit overzealous there. So we're gonna go house, 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 and house, and then we're gonna come over here. So the comment was made that the ferry will leave without me. So if I don't pause it, they might leave, and then I'm out of it. So we've got mulberry leaves, not useful. Fat, not useful. Oven, again, not useful. Jade statue, silver cutlery, sand, and gold sand. Ugh. Nothing really is useful here, so I'm going to go ahead and dismiss. And maybe on the next one, maybe we'll get something good. Pausing it was, it's a good suggestion. I love it and think you keep them coming. And another suggestion that was offered up is that the harvester, the gather stand? Oh, gathering station, there we go. The gathering station collects more herbs and other things than what I thought it did. So it was suggested that we give it a shot, and maybe once we get up to 5 or so temporary workers, maybe we'll go that route. We do have 10 homeless still, so it's kind of an issue, and we have 2 people that have grown up and want some things. Ooh, what do we have here? So we have measles, so they're going to get treatment, and we're going to try to get our clinic over here built to kind of help out with that. And we might shift our builder around to over here. That might be a wiser decision, and maybe like have 1 builder here and 2 over here. Yeah, thankfully, oh, look at that. We picked up the measles treatment, and we only had the 1 person get measles, and they didn't have a chance to spread it because they got healed so quickly. This is really good. That was an amazing decision. I did get a sawmill right here in order to get plank production so that we could upgrade our tailor's workshop, and it looks like it's ready. Oh, we're out of alpaca fur. This is problematic. Since we're out of the wool, let's go ahead and sell, let's go ahead and upgrade to the advanced tailor's workshop. We can at least turn linen into clothes with the advanced one, and we'll go ahead and stop selling alpaca wool over here. Now, I did figure out that you can adjust it. Like if you go in here, you can adjust it. But I want to go ahead and stop selling it for now until we get another pasture up and going. But that is like one thing kind of at a time here. Good. Our clinic is up and going. Let's plan out a little bit more roads. And we're going to probably place a storage in here. I do think that this is the 8x. So we'll kind of get that plotted out. We'll get our map respun the right direction. I hate it when I spin the map. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4 here as well. Yeah. All right. That will work out good. We will get a... Man, maybe we should place another grave over here, as this one's going to take a little bit of time, and this one is... We've got 3 more spots. So as long as we don't have any deaths, we'll be okay. Yeah. All right. Ooh, look, we've got some more people that are graduating. This is really good. Let's prioritize this so that we don't hit a kind of our limit there. That might have been a bad decision. Yeah, that might have been a bad decision. Let's get this kind of prioritized up. Let's keep slamming the priority button like it's going to affect things, and well, that's it. It looks like they're getting the church, and they're building slow. Okay, next round of business, because we do have an extra. Let's go ahead and place it in the builder's hut, just to help with things. And we'll go ahead with another builder's hut kind of over here. Yeah, let's cancel this one right here. Yeah, let's cancel this one right here. Place a builder's cabin right here. That will kind of get this up and going. Oh, is that an instant build? Oh, wow. All right. I did not know that the builder's cabins were insta builds, but that gives us 3 instant builders to help out. Wow. Oh, I guess it makes sense. If you look at it, it doesn't cost anything either. Oh, you know, I should have placed that a lot earlier then. But that gets us, that brings us up to 7 builders. Now, we've got the planks, so I'm not sure why they're not prioritizing this. Ooh, iron's becoming an issue. Wow. Wow, iron's becoming an issue. I thought that I had a little bit longer here. I don't want to order iron. I did figure out that ordering it is very inefficient. So as soon as the spring hits, I did lose a couple people to the cold about a year ago. And what happened is, even though they were standing in houses, they still froze to death inside of houses. It got so cold. And I don't want to repeat of that during the off months. So we're going to wait until the temperature passes above freezing. All right, let's take a look around and see if we can find any iron. I'm thinking that we're going to have to get into mining a lot sooner. I think this is stone. Yeah, that looks like stone. This looks like iron. We are still month 2. I guess we're going to risk it, and we're going to go ahead and send them out and get this iron and this iron and this iron. Yeah. Man, all right. Hopefully they don't freeze. We're just gonna risk it. Ooh, quite a few people are going out there, so there must be other people going out, like maybe the farmers, because they haven't started the progression yet, and we're above freezing. Yes, please. Oh man, everybody's cold. Look at all those snowflakes. Whoa. Yeah, that might be okay. We're not month 3 yet, and that's when the harvest starts, or the planting season starts. So just got to get them back, and March arrives, so everybody's going to head to the planting. And look at this. We've got our planks heading over. This is good. We're going to start our advanced tailor's workshop. I think other than the water sawmill, this is our first advanced building, and it will give us the opportunity to build some other things, but we're going to have to wait a little bit to build advanced clothing, since we do have alpaca fur and we do have linen, but I don't think that we have enough combined to make it kind of worthwhile. So we got to wait a little, and our happiness went down. Woo. Wow, did our happiness go down. So we must have just ran out of our spirits, and the police department and the church isn't affecting enough to kind of make it worthwhile. Oh, look at here. This house is done. We have a little bit of an explanation point here. Oh, that's just because they're out of timber. Yeah, we're going to have to gather some more timber soon here. We got a little bit of iron. Hopefully that lasts for a little while. And we're going to go ahead and gather up any timber we can. Oh, look at this. This is why we lost some of our people. Let's get this set over to planting, and we didn't lose anybody over here because we must not have had anybody to place over here. That's a bummer. We could take 2 people off of here. Let's take 3 since we've got the 3 up here, and we'll go ahead and place 2 of them down here just to kind of get this one up and going. Let's try that again. There we go. And this hopefully will get our wood in a good enough situation in the future that we won't be worrying about that. And oh my god, Child Benson has been murdered. The killer is still at large. Oh my. What did we do? Did we need to get the spirits going first? Are they that angry over the fact that they don't have their agave tequila? What? Alright, that's absolutely insane. Yeah, sheriff found the murder. You can choose to exile them. Jill, a labor, what did you do? Now, how do we accuse them? So I don't see an option here to really do anything. We could, oh, here we go. We could banish them. Yeah, Jill, you were really nasty. Go away. Exile the citizen and they will leave the town. The family's happiness will greatly be reduced. Are you sure you want to exile them? Man, so for exiling them, it's going to reduce the happiness. But yet, if I keep them, it's gonna be just as bad. Oh, this is a horrible decision, game. Alright, be gone, Jill. And we'll live with it. Oh, look at this. Fire! Random buildings will catch on fire and surround. Oh my gosh. What do we have here? Let's get this switched back over and rehire up a person in here. And we're going to go with alpaca wool. And we're going to take a quick look just to see what type of textile materials we have. Yeah, we've got a little bit of alpaca wool. We have a little bit of linen. I guess we could go with linen for the time just to kind of get that down. And then we'll switch back over later. I'm not sure. I think the down jacket, I guess it does take more linen than it takes alpaca. I guess we could go that route and just try to make the down jackets instead. No, we're going to wait for now. Man, all right, the development point is up and going, and what are we're looking at? We're looking at a lot of wood, so I'm happy there. We're looking at some stone, some ore, and I think it's time that we unlock mining. Now, this big behemoth is huge, but it processes iron and coal, and the total output is fixed, can't be removed, and can be upgraded to a mine shaft and a large mine. Now, I think that at some point in time, it is upgradable to a point where we can get unlimited. But for right now, we can at least get the mine down and get a little bit better source of ore so that we don't have to worry about it. We'll go right here. Or should we go right here? Oh, it's not going to fit there. That's a bummer. I guess we're going to go right here. We're going to leave a spot kind of up here. And, well, our happiness is still really low. Gosh. Let's pause this, though, as we're not ready to build that. And let's get some spirit production so that maybe we have a little bit of a better situation for the future. So spirits it is. Where are spirits? Where are spirits? Come on. I know that we have to have the distillery there somewhere. Thank you. And we're going to go right here. Now, the next time that we buy seeds, I think we're going to get potatoes going. And we do have, I guess we have one additional laborer right now. So I'm not ready to go any further. And it looks like a lot of our storage is full. So let's do that as well, where we're going to place some open warehouses. We'll go with one right here. We'll place a road kind of on that side, and we'll place an open warehouse down here for the future. You know what? Let's flat out just place a warehouse right here, and then we'll close the road around it and make it look like it's a true blue warehouse there. Let's try that again. There we go. That looks good and dandy. The distillery is building, and we just had somebody freeze to death. We've got wood, and nobody is set to be out and about in areas where they shouldn't be. So how are we having people freeze to death? I know we've got a few homeless still, but they should have places they can go. Oh, and our trader died of old age. We will give both of them kind of a moment that we can respect their grave, and it looks like this one, we have filled our first cemetery. It is a sad day. So we have had 18 deaths in our province here, and we have started on our next one. Wow, we've already placed 3 tombstones over here. Jeez, oh Pete's. Now, my understanding is that we can remove this, and eventually the tombstones will go away. So let's go ahead and queue that up for removal. And I've also seen that there is a mod that the tombstones disappear quicker. And I'm not sure if you can add a mod to an existing game or not. But for right now, we're just going to play with the way it is on Extreme. And when the area is full, we're just going to get rid of it. And then we're going to build on top of it and pretend like it wasn't there. And, maybe be a little bit creepy. Now, this repair shop. Oh god, we're missing a repair person. Well then, I guess we'll pause one of the big wells because we have a lot of water, and we'll get a repair person before we run into issues, since we've got fires coming up, and that gives us one labor, and it looks like we're getting ready to get this going. Let's change another production facility. Maybe oats. Oh, peas. Let's change oats over to the production of agave tequila so that we can get just a little bit more to kind of fuel this one right here. And we're going to go ahead and get this all routed up. Now for cash, we don't have enough to put the order in for the next siege yet, but we're about halfway there. I think a lot of this has to do with, oh man, we lost another builder. All right, let's close this off. And man, another person froze to death. Is this because we're out of houses? That's crazy. That's absolutely insane. So we're gonna wait until somebody hits adult in order to put another person in there. We do have immigrants coming right before the firestorm, but we still, wow. Look at the sad people. Oh my gosh, we have to get that agave tequila up and going. Wow. All right, since we have a maximum amount of planks, let's go ahead and pause this for the 2 extra people. And that should give us a little bit of a transport. And whew, let's place one person back in the builder's hut just to maintain it. And we're going to, man, all right, let's build the mine so that we can get more ore more consistently. And we've got our trade ship. So let's see if they've got anything good. They've got some beer. They've got some chocolate. That could be interesting. And we've got some iron tools. Iron tools I think we're okay on. Down jackets, they're so expensive, I don't want to buy them. And luxury tax, that's interesting. So we could buy 100 beer, and we could sell off some of our coins. And yeah, let's make that transaction and see if that makes our people a little bit happier. I think we're going to need to get fermentation when we get another point here, but we're just struggling in that development. We do have the second research institution. It's just going really slow, and maybe, what do we have here? We've got 4 more people that need houses, so let's go ahead and get those built before the next group of immigrants comes, because we're going to use that next group of immigrants as a method to kind of get our next run of people. Yeah, all right, let's do it. Let's get those houses built, and we're just going to use them to fill the mine, and we're going to probably need some more farms after that. Then we'll be able to get more people in the big well. Oh man, I'm excited about the thought that we're going to have extra people. Usually I don't like the thought, but this time I am a little bit ready for extra people. So yeah, and maybe we'll plan. Maybe this isn't enough houses to going forward. Yeah, this isn't going to be enough houses going forward. Let's do 4 more houses on top of this is kind of a way to get ready for them, because we're going to place of the ones we have, we're going to fill 2. So if we get another run of 11, it's going to fill the rest of these, and we will need to be sending out a party to get some things. But oh, look at this, it's ready for us. All right, let's do the unthinkable. Let's put a standard fertile field on top of that so that they'll come over and clear that out. And yeah, look at this, we're getting the mine done. I was hoping we would be able to get to a point where we would go straight to an upgraded mine, But I don't think that's the thing. And look, our happiness is starting to rebound and our stress is coming down just a touch. So that's the right decision. I'd like to get shoe production and soap production fairly soon here. Oh, yes. Another person has moved in and only... Oh, there we go. Oh, Mike moved in, so we've got a young couple. Well, kind of a young couple. It's a little bit of a weird couple. I'm just going to pretend like she's the mom and Mike's just living with her. That's a little weird. And we did have a young couple move in here, Deborah and William. So welcome to the crew there. And we did have a woodcutter die of old age. So just going to take a moment to pay respects to Sarah, since, you know, the wood that's been coming in has been maintaining our civilization very well. Now, we do need more wood production. That is apparent. So if we have enough clay, which we do, we've got 150 clay, we'll go ahead and place our next forest farm over here. I don't know if I'm making the right decision with forest farms. Oh, this one's going to take a little bit extra. Oh, that's because I'm placing it in the wrong spot. Let's try this again. And there we go. It's should be at 169. Yep. So we'll let that get going, and we almost have enough. So it should just be just a little bit of time there. And hey, our mine finished. Let's get our coal production up and going. No. Wow. Let's get our iron production. What does coal do? Fuel production at the mine can be used directly for houses heating or to process in the furnace burden. Okay. So we could get our fuel this way instead of by splitting. Interesting. Okay. So we're gonna get our iron back up and going. That will keep our tools up and going, and our clothes are kind of iffy. So where are we at with our textile here? It looks like linen is out, which is kind of the issue. So we're gonna switch back to alpaca, and then we got to get a good chunk of more timber in order to expand out our fields again. But that's okay. We're about to get our next group of immigrants, and look, we've got some houses, and we only have one homeless person yet. And it looks like all the rest are filled. So this must be a lady that's homeless, and we're missing just, it looks like iron and maybe a little bit of stone. But once we get these immigrants, we're going to be sending people out to do a big stone collection. Oh man, it's going to be in the winter too. That's ugly. All right, for this one, we're going to get immigrants right here. Let's hire this up because we're going to get them soon. And let's do production of... Oh, man. I'm thinking... I guess we should do flax? No, we have a ton of flaxseed, so we don't need that. So I'm guessing maybe not agave tequila, because it looks like we're okay with that. So just another food? We'll go... We've got 2 broccoli, we've got a few peas, we've only got a couple pumpkin, and it looks like the yield kind of is the same for lettuce and broccoli. I guess we'll go with lettuce. I personally don't eat lettuce. It's a kind of just a medical condition, so it's just me being me, but that's kind of why I don't plant it, because I don't eat it. For those of you who love lettuce, more power to you. I just can't. Now, we do have a homeless over here, and we are getting iron. Good. So we just got to get a little bit more iron in order to do our building, because that looks like what all of our houses are missing. And now, did we get the notification that the immigrants were coming? Please and thank you. Are they going to walk across the river this time? They were Immigrant Jesus last time. They walked right across the water instead of going by the route of the bridge. It just shows the logic in games, but I mean, that's okay. Now, did I miss it? Are we not getting immigrants? I'm confused here. Immigrants, please? Just taking a quick look around the map. I'm not seeing anybody. They should have been here in month 9. And we're month 11. What is going on? I'm confused. Is this like a random event where instead of getting immigrants, we don't get immigrants? Well, our houses are getting built and we are having young couples move in. We still have one homeless. And I guess that's okay. Oh, here we go. Immigrants have arrived and oh my God, look at that. Oh, that is absolutely insane. We have a fire has broken out and it broke out, I guess, right where that is. So we will take the immigrants and hopefully this gives us another mayor. And we're going to, and it did not. That's a bummer. And it looks like they put out the fire right away. And we have somebody who has the plague, and it looks like they immediately went and got taken care of. So we made the right decision there too with taking the immigrants against kind of my better judgment. And we have one person who wants a house, plus we have the 13 that are now homeless. Now we do have some houses planned, and kind of wrapping up the episode here. Let's place a small warehouse right here for the future. Let's place a repair shop right here for the future. Let's fill in a couple more spots here just to get a little bit more iron quicker. And let's go ahead with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 houses as kind of a closing to the episode, kind of preluding. And then I think this is a good spot where we're a good way in and we just got some more immigrants. I think this is a good spot to call this episode. So I'd like to thank you guys for joining, and we will see you in the next episode.